Today we talk about why I chose strength training over endless cardio. That's a question that regularly comes, and some statements that would suggest the opposite. But if you think the only way to lose weight is spending 2 hours on a treadmill, you are burning yourself out, and that for nothing. And I at some point believed the exact same myth, thinking I had to punish myself with endless miles of pounding the pavement just to earn the right to drop a size. But the reality of running yourself into the ground is that it does not build the metabolic engine you actually need to sustain long-term success. When you carry a lot of mass, forcing your joints to endure hours of chronic pounding is not just soul-crushing, it's a recipe for physical disaster. And what nobody tells you is that when you focus solely on endless cardio while cutting calories, your body panics and starts burning your hard-earned muscle for fuel. You end up becoming a smaller, softer version of your old self with a sluggish metabolism that crashes the moment you stop running like a hamster on a wheel. And I completely flipped the script because I realized that muscle tissue is the ultimate real estate you must protect, and protect at all costs during a major transformation. Think of your muscles as the literal furnace of your body, constantly burning energy 24 hours a day, even when you are just resting on the couch. By picking up the weights instead of starting at a digital screen on a bike, you are telling your body that it's absolutely needed to keep that lean tissue. The underlying science is beautifully simple. Resistance training signals your biology to burn the stubborn fat reserves while locking your muscle architecture in place. And you want to completely reshape your body composition from the inside out, not just watch a number drop on the scale while losing your strength and your vitality. When you lift heavy things with intention, you create microscopic tears in the muscle fibers that require significant energy to repair over the next 48 hours. And this means your body keeps burning extra calories at an elevated rate long after you've walked out of the gym doors and gone home to relax. And endless cardio simply does not offer that metabolic afterburn effect, meaning the second you step off that machine, your extra calorie burning drops right back to zero. And it makes your regeneration for your muscles even longer. So it becomes just an unrewarding job where you're constantly trading off hours of your life for just some energy expenditure. And I chose to step away from that hamster wheel because I wanted to sustainably strategize, and I want to have a strategy that's working. And splitting my training into focused push and pull movements allows me to stimulate every major muscle group twice a week without completely wrecking my recovery capacity. And there is a unique psychological victory in tracking your strength progress because you're watching the numbers on the barbell go up while your waistline goes down. And it shifts your entire focus away from a mindset of constant deprivation and punishment toward a mindset of building power and resilience. And instead of walking into the gym feeling dread about another agonizing hour of sweating on a stationary bike, I walk in eager to test my capabilities. And you start to view food not as something you need to burn off with panic cardio, but as the structural building blocks that are required for your muscles. And we need to talk about one point where people don't seem to grab it with heavy cardio, because heavy cardio can induce a massive spike in a specific hormone called cortisol, which can actually cause your body to hold onto fluid and stall your progress. And when we're talking about enough sleep, we're talking about reducing cortisol levels. So we want that reduced and not elevated. Strength training, on the other hand, optimizes your hormonal profile, encouraging better insulin sensitivity and supporting a vibrant, energetic daily state. But anyway, true fat loss is governed by your overall energy balance throughout the week, while the weights dictate what kind of tissue you actually keep on your frame. If you protect the muscle will protect your metabolism, creating a magnificent shield against the dreaded weight rebound effect down the line. I want to look in the mirror and see a strong athletic foundation that can handle the demands of real life and not a depleted shadow of my former self. So stop letting some fitness myths trick you into believing that extreme exhaustion is the only reliable metric of a successful workout routine. You can absolutely transform your entire physical reality by keeping your movement low impact and focusing your highest energy on lifting with precision. Let the casual daily walking handle your baseline activity while you use the weight room to sculpt the underlying structure of your new life. And I don't mean I want to look like Hulk in the end. It's time to work smarter by giving your body a compelling reason to hold onto its power while the fat naturally melts away in the background. Ditch the soul-crushing treadmill sessions that make you hate your fitness journey and pick up a pair of dumbbells with absolute confidence instead. So trust the long-term metabolic process of building muscle. Stay remarkably consistent with your routine and let your strength carry you to victory. And just to be sure, I'm doing this routine since February. It's not a majorly long time, but I only missed one day, and that was when I had an accident on the way to the gym. Otherwise, I've been there Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. Consistency is key.